Right, welcome ladies and gents. I've done it. I said I wouldn't, but I've done it. I'm back in with Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. I watched Season 2, Episode 3. Again, against my better judgment. But I saw floating around on Twitter these bizarre images of an orc family. And I thought to myself, sorry, what? Orcs are just hard-working men now, are they? Just looking for a right old place where they can settle down. They can just raise a family. These are just orcmen. I'll include an image so you guys can have a look at it. Yes, this is a legit part of the show. It's implied that the orcs just want a home and they're not so evil and they've been rejected everywhere they go. And they want a home so they can raise little orclings. Yes, that's a thing. I want to address that, I guess, straight from the off. Were there female orcs? Now, Tolkien never put it in, from what I can find, he never put it in any official canonical terms, like books and things like that. Apparently there was a letter to a Mrs. Munby, or Mumby, where he mentioned that there must be female orcs. But that was it. Almost like a passing comment. But in the literary canon, from what I can find, there is no actual mention of female orcs. Or indeed orclings, orc children. Much in the way Saruman breeds his Uruk-hai, and they sort of come out of pods in the earth and things like that, fully grown, like, you know, jacked and huge. There's no mention, from what I can find anyway, of orclings. So there's that, I guess. Yeah, that was a part of the show. That was indeed a part of the show. What else happened? Not a lot. I'm struck with just the increasing sense of boredom as I watch this program, because it is very, very boring. We know that there's a lot of money spent on this. There's huge budgets. Absolutely mammoth budgets. But you've managed to make a Lord of the Rings show boring. Like, that's quite something. You know, everything feels weightless. And it's quite surprising that it is indeed so boring, because we spend so long with characters meandering. Well, maybe that's why, because we spend so long with characters, which you'd think we would grow to like them. But what we actually see is they're really boring, meandering dog shit that they do on a day-to-day basis. It's really dull. Now, like I said, you know, you would genuinely think that spending so long with characters would instill in the audience a sense of connection. But it really doesn't. And so although this program looks, you know, great, minus some cheap-looking armour here and there, and, well, I was going to say terrible performances. Basically, it's just really boring. And it comes across very cheap. It is... The dialogue, the written dialogue, is atrocious. It's as if someone put through ChatGPT, you know, write me a Lord of the Rings TV program as a fake thespian. The language used just to say, I'm going to the shops, essentially, is just so long-winded. Like, doth protest, hath thou? Oh, Disa, the female dwarf, I must venture forth, way yonder. Oh, why? Well, wench. Like, it's just fucking just be like, I'm just going to go get some food, mate. Like, I understand that Shakespearean language and Tolkien was a language scholar. Professor. You'd think it's bloody atrocious. All right. I'm trying to get my words out in a very constructive manner, but it is absolutely atrocious. Again, I understand. I understand the need to try to write in his style, but they're failing. They've over-egged it with the language and the dialogue, is what I'm saying. So what does actually happen? Well, Anatar convinces the dwarfs to take rings, basically. So we've got Charlie Vickers now. Sauron, not Sauron. Halbrand, not Halbrand. Sauron, not Sauron. He is now in his fair form, Anatar form. Which is just him with a wig. And without the accent. That's it. That's his fair form. Good times. That is actually it, to be fair. There's Numenor, so the Númenóreans. Isildur wakes up in a spider's lair. And one of the spiders chomps off. Not like that, dirty buggers. Chomps off an orc's head. And that was quite brutal. That was quite fun to see. Amazingly, does not manage to do that with Isildur. Because why would they? And the Númenóreans are they proclaim beardy blokey man the king, and I mean that's basically it, to be honest. Not a lot happens. Not a lot happens. It's just so monumentally boring. Again, it looks good, right? Some of it looks absolutely fantastic, but some of it is just utterly terrible from a sort of filmmaking perspective, right? Yeah, bad. Just straight up bad. Really, really dull. I will be surprised, and I'll say this in a review, because I think it's important, and it's interesting to document it and see what happens moving forwards. I will be really surprised if this doesn't just consistently half its audience each time, or... Because first season, from the first episode to the end, they managed to only retain 33% of the audience. They lost over 60% of the audience, which is a lot. So I do wonder how many people returned, because that first episode was pretty boring. I'd imagine from there they all left as well. And that bloody Númenórean Queen Regent doing her best impression of a blind person is fucking atrocious. Oof. Oh, I'm blind. Like, oh, what are you doing? It's embarrassing. It is actually embarrassing. Anyway, I don't have much else to say. I'm going to go eat a curry. But I thought I'd review this. So, it's still shit, basically. And although I said I was done, Orc Workmen, they pulled me back in. I wanted to see the Orclings and what kind of context that was all about. I saw it posted all over Twitter and I was like, what the fuck is this? Turns out it's no better in action either. Anyway, cheers, take care. Bye-bye now.